All right, guys and girls, welcome back. We are back here at the parents' house. We got a couple small projects I'm going to hope to try and get done today. Was going to go over those with you, and we'll hopefully give you a couple updates on the vehicles, on where we're coming on them, and what's going on. We got the Weiss Volkswagen Beetle. Let's see, what do we got for projects on it? One of the next things is I'm wanting to buy an entire new front end kit with the front beams on it. I want to buy a new kit. There's a local store that sells them that are remanufactured. I'm wanting to buy a new one. I think they said $300, $350, and then I want to go ahead and redo all the the components, suspension components after that. So get new tie rods and everything for it, new ball joints, everything. But I think that would be about a $600 project. So once again, money takes money to do everything. And on the Cutlass, let's see. I bought a set of gauges for it. It didn't have gauges in it, and I bought a set of gauges, and I went ahead and put them in it because I wasn't trusting the ones that I had, and because they kept saying that the coolant temp was going extremely high, and the radiator felt cold. It didn't feel hot to the touch. Like, it was warm but not hot. I'm going ahead and bought a second set of gauges, and they definitely read lower temps, but were still high. Also, it didn't have an oil pressure, and whenever we threw this 403 in it, and we put the cam in the 403, we pulled the bearings out on the crank bearings and the main bearings, and we went ahead and inspected them. They all visually looked fine, but after you run the car for about 15-20 minutes and you come to a park with the car idling, it's reading anywhere from 6 to 8 oil pressure, and that's very low. So as of now, what I'm planning is whenever I'm going to try and put a new tachometer in this thing, I'm going to get it started up. I'm going to go try and run it one time. I'm going to see what it runs, get an official time with it, shifting at 5,500. And once that's done, and I know what it runs as a baseline, it's going to be time to park it officially. Then we'll start trying to save up some money, and I'll try and get the 403 taken to a machine shop, get the bearings redone, or I'll get everything polished up and all new bearings for it, and I'll also install the 350 heads on it then. Anyways, this costs money, so. All right, we got the new tach in the car, just letting the Cutlass warm up. It's a little chilly today, probably mid-40. So got the new tach in it. We're gonna go try and run it out here, and we're gonna see what it does. Pretty excited. Finally, I'll have an accurate number of what this thing's doing, time-wise. Tech in her. Low pressure. Yep. Go drive around for a minute and we'll see how she does. Get trans all a little warm. Alrighty. Alright guys, we got the Cutlass back at the house. The Cutlass ended up surprising me. It did a 15 flat in the quarter mile. That ended up being a pretty big surprise considering how much wheel spin it had. With it being 33 degrees out today, there was no traction for it to be found anywhere. Running a 15.0 at 93 miles per hour, so that's quite a bit of mile per hour for that type of ET. This car is absolutely set up perfect for what I want. I just want a nice cruiser that I can get in and travel with and just cruise around at 2,500 RPMs and go down the road and still have fun in it. The car has 307 posi in the rear. It's got a 350 trans with no shift kit with a 2200 stall. It's just a stock 403 with a cam, intake, headers, 650 carb, shifting it at 5500. It did seem like it was kind of flattening out at the top end above 5,000, so shifting it at 5,000 might have actually been a little quicker for it. It might have ran a little faster, but overall for what the car is and how it's set up, 15.0 is super respectable. So who knows, if I'd have shifted it at say 5,000 and that way it wasn't struggling at the top RPMs, it might have found another tenth or so there, and catching it on a warmer day where there's more traction, it also probably would have done a little better. But anyways, you can't pick and choose everything, but at this point, with it being low on oil pressure, it's time to stop driving it, because I don't want to blow it up or send a rod out the side of the block just because. So I'm gonna do the respectful thing for the car and quit driving it, unfortunately, because as good as it's running, as nice as the car is, it'd be a real shame just to send a rod out of the block for no reason other than just because as you can tell, we definitely have plenty of other projects to work on and to play with. So overall, the car ran great, got the new tach in it. I couldn't be more happy with the car. So it definitely needs more work. I need to get a new windshield for it because it's leaking along up at the top of the seal. Needed to fix some floor pans and some stuff like that, and of course secure all my wiring and everything. But overall, for right now, until I have more time and I can get to it where I can work on it every day, because right now I'm living in the city and we leave this here at the country so that it's safe and it doesn't get broken into. Until I have more time where I can work on it every day, it'll have to stay like this for now. But overall, the car is running great. Couldn't be more happy with it. So I guess that's the video on this thing. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys. And if you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button. It does help.